Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here for the final round that we've got going on here at the Quest of Champions Heat 2 from 2023. I will keep hold of these. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for sticking with us throughout the day if you've been here throughout the day. And thank you for joining us this afternoon if you are with us. Or if you're watching it back on the VOD, welcome to the channel. My name is Ben. I am the host of Dice and Ducks. And we have got an absolute cracking game for you today. Sorry. As I said that, somebody walked across the camera. We have got Liam with his Sylvanneth playing against John. Well, Liam Alford and John Knightley with his Fyreslayers. Both of these players are 1-1. They have both won a game. They have both lost a game. They are fighting for their very podium chance. Now, they can't win the tournament unless something catastrophic happens above them, right? But what they can do is they can fight for second, and they can fight for third. And that's what they're doing. They're also fighting for they're also fighting for these qualifying spots to be able to get into the final. It'll be happening on later this year. You have to be one of the top 40 players, or top 10 players, I think it is, in each heat. They are all invited accordingly to the final event at the end of the year to crown the Quest of Champions champion. Last year, we had the illustrious, infamous, teasing Freddie Leggett absolutely taking it out and taking home that massive spear that they had for last year's final. This year, we'll see if he can come back and claim his prize or fall on dead earth, dead water. Today, the final battle plan that we're going to have is the Realm Stone Cache. Wonderfully spun by Richard. We have got Realm Stone Cache. So, hold Juan, hold Poo, and hold More. Pretty standard, but the special rule. As you can see, there is a single objective in the center of the battlefield. Let's start the third battle round. Before determining who will take the first turn, the cache detonates and scatters fragments across the battlefield. Sorry. The defender must remove the objective in the center and then roll a dice. The roll determines the location of the scattered fragments. You place 2 more. So, basically, you're going to do d6 roll. On a 1 or a 2, we will scatter our objectives to here and here. On a 3 and a 4, scatter our objectives to here and here. On a 5 and a 6, they will scatter to here. So the game develops. The game mutates. It evolves from this point onwards. They're going to be fighting over that central objective. And then they're going to have to dip, duck, dive, dodge, and dip between all sorts of objectives. Territories this game are a little interesting. So, our territories are only this. They're scoring things like desecrate their lands and stuff like that. It's going to be a little more difficult for John in this moment, but Liam can easily just nip onto that. Both of these players fighting for their survival. Fighting for the opportunity to be able to take home maybe silver. Alright, let's run through the army lists. On John's side with the Fyreslayers, we have got a Graveyard Lodge with a Master of the Forge Grand Strategy. An Auric Runefather, who is the general, with Spirit of Grimnir, an Axe of Grimnir, and the Tunnel Master ability, as we see on pretty much everybody. Then we've got a Rune Master, who is has a Volatile Brazier and a Curse. Then we've got a Battlesmith with a Nulcidian Icon and a Leadership of the Alpha. Then we've got a Flamekeeper, a Rune Smiter with a Runic Iron and an Ember Storm, and then an Auric Rune Sun with an Ancestral War Axe. Rocking in the battle line slot, we've got 15 Hearthguard Berserkers with Polearms, reinforced twice. 10 Hearthguard Berserkers with Poleaxes, reinforced once. 10 Volkite Berserkers with Bladed Shields, and 20 Volkite Berserkers with Fire Steel Hand Axes. We've then also got the Molten Infernoth as an invocation, and making up 3 battalions, we've got a Galatian Command, a Warlord, and a Galatian Veterans Command battalion. Moving on to Liam's list, his wonderfully, gorgeously, exquisitely painted Sylvanneth list. He's playing Heartwood. Survivor's Instinct is the grand strategy. Alariel rocking up with an 820-point star. An Arch Revenant with a Warsinger man trait, Arcane Tome, and a Verdant Blessing tree song. Not actually taken the ability to like teleport or anything. Oh, thank you, Squire. I'm sweet enough. Thanks, Baz. Then we've got a Spite Swarm Hive. Sorry, we've got 6 Kurnoth Hunters with bows. 3 Kurnoth Hunters with bows. 5 tree revs. Then we've also got a Spite Swarm Hive and an Awakened Wildwood. And then some overpriced Gossamer Archers. Pretty simple. Oh, that's hot. Ah. And we're going to be kicking off here. Liam getting the choice of turn. Obviously deployed his entire castle down. Tastes great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks so much. Last game of the day, game number 3. This is the midpoint in the event, technically. It's a good job I didn't try and put it on. Thank you. Yeah, usually everything's too small. I usually rip it. Yeah. Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? They are absolutely amazing. I love them. Bill. Welcome. There you go. Cheeky little life hack. Okay, so the setup here from Liam. We're going to overanalyze everything. We've got the Gossamer Archers in the center of the battlefield, I think. Let me double check. Angle. Oh, yeah, Gossamer Archers there in the center of the battlefield. Rocking over here. We got the Revs down here. And in this wood, we've got all of the bows. The cheeky Alariel just rocking out here. Then we've got some dwarves. I would not be able to tell you which dwarves are where, because they all look the same. I'm pretty sure when GW made the army, they went, hey, we're going to hate the people that want to play this army, right? We're going to make every model the exact same. I understand. They're dwarves, right? Pose them different. Make them bigger. Make them smaller. Make them cool. Why would they not... Why would they not, right? Just make sure that the... Why can't I think? Why can't I think? Why would they not make, like, salamander riding... Oh, wait, they did. They're called magma droths. Why not make little magma droths? and actually give them some cavalry. Make them an 8-inch move. Not the fastest cavalry in the world, but it is. Liam just measuring threat ranges here. John had priority, did he? I thought Liam was a battle regiment. I'm going to go talk to the players real quick. Hold on, chat. I just went and fixed it. Very worried there for a second. Thank you very much, everybody, for dropping by. Appreciate you guys being here a lot. All right. Oh, I need to change that from top chat. I do this every time, right? YouTube defaults to top chat instead of live chat for some reason. Noise the living bejeebus out of me. Oh boy, that's warm. That is very, very warm. Just got a cup of tea and it is swelteringly hot. What? Right. Okie dokie. So we've got a handshake there from the players trying to decide who goes first. I'm assuming it's going to be John. Liam's just like, hey, dude. Take it. Which makes sense. They've got 4-inch little move. Tiny, tiny, tiny little move, right? They move up. They're only going to get, even if they run, right? They're going to move up. Liam could quite happily just shoot them all with bows, move on with his life. Like, it's super simple. Shoot with bows, move on with life. That's pretty much how that'll work. Not suitable for children under 4. Baz gave me a mini eggs Easter egg, right? I love mini eggs. And inside it's got mini eggs inside it. Slowly cracking into it. Try and get in. Something weird about eating Easter eggs, honestly. Anyway, happy Easter for everybody next week. Next week, right? think they're just trying to decide what's happening with battle tactics. Getting CPs? Nothing of the sort. Okay. I'm just going to ask them what the battle tactic was. Give me a second. Cunning maneuver. Makes sense. Pop that invocation. Funnel a little boy on, maybe. Get some points. Invocation moved, invocation done some damage. I assume we'll see a quick early tunnel here onto that center objective. Might as well use it, get it done with. You need that grand strat, unless you can get there, right? If you can auto 6 run and move that 12. All right, Pokemon players. Warhammer players. Sorry, there are Pokemon players around me. Done some moving. Done some smoothing. Loving life. Hello, Dan. You gracing us with your presence at all today? Okay. So we've seen the units move up here. Be a pain. Whoa. Oh, cup of tea is good. All right, so moved up, hold one, hold more, got grand strat, battle tactic. Sorry, moved on with his life. Next. Sorry about that, chat. Okay, so quite simple. Moved up, done his thing. Next, Liam, off you go. By letting him go first, Liam's got 2 turns to be able to potentially double turn. Double one a charge. Liam not chosen his battle tactic just yet. I think he could quite easily just sit and just like shoot this. Shoot this. You know, just try and whittle them down because those bows are so good. Right? Factions. Sylvanneth. Oh, it's taking a hot minute to get the internet working here. It's probably because I'm using it all, people. Speaking of people, thanks, people. Some people are having super good fun around the room. Hear them cheering and elating. They are Kernoth hunters with great bows. The web server is running in error. Great. I can't check what their rules are, so I'm going to just nip in and have a look with the boy. All right, people. Here we go. Sorry, right, I'm back. Right, harness the spirit pass. Basically, he's going to try and do a strike and a fade. Makes a lot of sense. We're getting the buffs off, getting them tankier, getting them more violent. Or he's going to hope for the best. Leash a rain of fire. These great bows. 2 damage each. 2 attacks. 4s and 3s, -1, 2. But these little ginger midgets are tanky. Is a downside. Spawned a tree. Why not? Move the Gossamids up. Why not? Gonna try and kill that unit and hold that objective, hold more. Decided there is too much thing. There is such a thing as too. Bag. Too much tea bag. No such thing as too much tea. I think I am a noob. I am no noob. I am a tea man. Got a couple of hunters out with the bows. Bit of a weird one, this one. I think you can go behind a couple of points quite early on, but claim it really well later because of the turn 3, hold 1, hold 2, hold more. If you can get a couple turns on the bounce where you're holding 2 and your opponent isn't, then you can bounce into a V from that W, no, from the L. A lot of damage has got to go into those little boys. Oh, and there she goes. What a lady. What a man. What? I'm going to get a close-up of that. I'll be right back. At Liam's magnificence here. Oh, it's going to move into charge range soon. So we can see now that we've got Alariel moved up to the center. Shooting coming in. This is the real big phase for Liam here. He's going to do all of his damage in this phase, pretty much. Devastating volley of fire there. Pick it up and have a look if you want. Make sure it goes back. Make sure you put it back. So we've got half that unit now destroyed. With Alariel poised and ready to fight. Liam just doing the last bits of shooting here, trying to whittle that unit down a little bit before he throws Alariel in. It's a bit of a weird one because he's put Alariel in such a position that if he fails the double turn, he's just going to get countercharged by small, angry ginger men, and he's just going to die. But he's also put himself in a position where if he does get the double turn, he's able to shoot everything off and then send Alariel in. He is no slouch and has a lot of rolls. 16 wounds and a 3-up save, sure, whatever. But if he throws a spear, it can do 6 damage. Talon can do 4 damage. Antlers can do 20 damage. Pretty good. If you stomp with it, it does D6 on a 2-up instead of D3. It's mental! Hero phase can heal 2d6 allocated to that unit every turn. In addition, once per battle at the end of the hero phase, if this unit's been destroyed, you can roll a dice, add the number of the current battle round on a 6-up, set this model up, hold it within 12 of an overgrown forest. So if she dies turn 1, you can bring her back turn 4. On a 2-up. With only 8 wounds, but still. Then the following hero phase in turn 5, heal her back up. Once per battle, make some stuff. So that's pretty mild. Mild? Wild. You can also retreat, shoot, and charge. That's mental. I know. They're also 15 quid a card at the moment. I've not touched it. Put the booster box on it. Hero quest. I want this. I want that. I want the golem. I couldn't give a fuck about the Mando. But I do want the golem. But more importantly, I want that. It's got the Dark Troopers in it. Yep. Sorry, anyway, back to Ilario. Dan's in the chat. Dan, do you want to buy some raffle tickets? Finger in his bumhole. Raffle tickets, anybody? Chat? You can, I can give you a PayPal address and you guys can send some money over and we can allocate your name to some raffle tickets, chat. Ooh. Got a couple of Vanguard box sets, one for Slanesh, one for Korn. We've got some Lego. We've got some Gits. We've got Hero Quest. Banging little raffle. I say little, it's growing. Hey, the more tickets you buy, the more we get to put in the raffle, so. I've heard Baz is offering a foot massage. Who's naked? You or the person? Oh. No. No. Nobody's in the chat. But he's gone. He put it on and then he went, "No, mate, I'm going away." Oh. Yeah, we've got a whole 3 people at the moment, Buzz. No. I think so. That was 3 months ago. Ilariel also has some spells, but I'll get back to that in a second. Yeah, there's nobody actively chatting. Or actively, obviously. I can't see. No. That's dumb. Why can't I see? Super dumb. Anyway, she's got a spell. Casting value of 7. Range of 16. Picking any unit within range invisible. 3 up. Roll the number of dice equal to the casting roll. On a 3 up, it takes a mortal hit. If it's destroyed, make a tree. Sorry? Is it you? And we've seen Ilariel go in. Ah, I can put her on the close-up now. Oh yeah, it's definitely not focused because it's focused on something else. But, get the essence. Yeah. No, that's not modified. Thanks, Baz. Hello, sexy team. Sorry, guys, I've got an itch, and I've been a bit dwindled. Oh, God. I thought Alariel had just died. The fear of God just went into me. Liam got his battle tactic, but failed one and more. Liam gets priority. Probably takes the turn here, right? He has wiped out a significant amount of those Warden. Liam takes the second turn, so he's opening himself up for a double turn later on, but that's not a problem. He's a strong, independent man. He can do that. That is absolutely fine. He is welcome to. Liam calculating his decision. What's he going to do? What's his battle tactic? What is his plan here? He's got to leave himself in a position where that if it does go boom and pop, then he needs to do some good stuff to it. Get on those objectives. Make sure he's in a position so he can just run through them. Still don't know his battle tactic. He's just not decided. Sure, we'll get there at some point. I'm gonna go back to streaming. Okay, so desecrate their lands. Pretty simple, pretty solid, pretty easy. Wait, is it? Gotta remember, territories aren't as big as you would hope. There's a bronze statue. Liam's marked his 3 that are the ones that you can teleport through. The overgrown pieces, sorry, with little flashy lights. He's probably going to go through the woods into this objective here and then desecrate this, is my imagination. Hello, good boy. That's money. That's money right there. That's really crazy. Crazy. Both of them. That's okay. Not great pull rate. 16 packs. But this is massive money. Very pretty. Do it. Get home. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Alrighty, tighty, lefty, loosey. Moving on, sorry, back to where we are. Desecrate their lands chosen. We redeploy coming in off the Gossamer Archers movement. Making sure we can move to hold that objective. Remember, Alariel can just teleport through the woods because she's a boss-ass bitch. Ain't taking no. Moving his Kernoth Hunters with the bows up. Start taking some action. Got to get them up the battlefield. A double turn this early is super key. Hey, Manny, he is indeed running all bows and Everqueen. In this fight against those 4-inch moves, does have the ability to outstave them and outrange them. I'm a little confused as to why he chose Desecrate their lands. Bear in mind, we are playing Realmstone Cache, so, you know, the deployments are like this. Gaining momentum would have been good. Actually, gaining momentum would have been a super easy one here. Killer unit. Oh, actually, no, he held the. Look at that close up. Oh yeah. Look at that dragon. Kicking around like a boss. Gonna work out where we're removing here from the onslaught of bows into those little ginger dwarves at the back. It will either be a mighty lot. Manny, on the top, yeah, he's used the Lady of Vines mixed with Alariel, but the actual dragon is just a 3D print. Like, the whole dragon is just printed. This the 24 pack of condoms? I thought he just went straight over to the bin and put it in the bin. He's getting rid of the rubbish, but I thought you went over to the bin and just put it straight in the bin. What? Facts. Oh, horrific. Just like we're seeing these little ginger midgets get absolutely massacred. This is genocide. Like, oh. Yeah, but it'll be recorded on the internet forever. Ginger midgets getting massacred. Oh, yeah, it went. I couldn't not. You don't understand. If you want a way to my heart, it's either through mini eggs or through Galaxy Ripple. Oh, but what a guy! What a guy! Already answered that. he fantasizing over a bit of metal? Like the slaves, right? Yeah. I've seen those models in person. The ladies. There's a teabag in one of these. Thanks, Baz. You're a good little dad, right? Are you going to be a dad? Would you like children? Well, yeah, no, I remember. No, the moment those words left my mouth, I remembered. How old are they? So 2 more years for Holly. No, don't do that. Even I wouldn't do that. Actually, no, I probably would. At the moment, I just want to pump more money into it. Because I need more gear to do what I want to do with it. Anyway, my dad had to pay child support for me. Yeah, there you go. I'm from a broken home. Enjoy that, psychiatrist. There's a lot wrong with me, mate. There is a lot wrong with me. I know the joke. I mean, I can say it on stream, right? Because it's not. If a blackbird has black babies and a bluebird has blue babies, what has no babies? A swallow. What do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have in common? The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Oh, I've got one. Oh, I maybe can't say it with you here. There's only 6 at the moment, but there's a lot more that watch it back afterwards. I just stream it live because I'm lazy and don't want to edit. It's literally how it works. Go on. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Who are we talking to? I only hear one person. Sorry, Warp Spider. I'm talking to... Can't say his name on stream. Let's go with... Levi Jensen. Don't know. I can't say your name on stream in association with all of that. Yeah. I don't think that's a defense in court. Anyway. Come for the free food. Right, so the game. Back to the game. Yeah, we had a double turn, sorry, from Liam here. He missed out on a couple of EPs in turn 1 through shocking rolling. And then decided to teleport Alariel backwards, which fucked with my mind. Anyway, then he only so many more. Baz, I want that. Please send that to me. Yeah. Yeah, I live for this. Okay, so Alariel went in. There are literally half the amount of Dwarden there were on the table at the start of this game already, and it's only turn 2. Liam's gone through a double turn and is just ruining some days here. He's getting those bows in, they're doing some damage. The Molten Infernoth isn't really doing much in the top left. Got little to no presence. Obviously, we've not seen the Realm Stone explode yet, but we will definitely get to that point. Liam missed out on a couple points, but I think, you know, with the weighted numbers that he's got now and the damage that he can output at such a far range, it's going to be horrific. Absolutely. thought that was Winnie the Pooh with the severed head then. I should probably produce some content for some. Right, so we've seen Alariel. My God. Right, she's on a fucking spring, mate. She jumps out from the back of the board. Strike and fades back. Jumps out of the front. Strike and fades back. Jumps out. Strike and fades back. Rinse, repeat. I want this list. I like Liam's list. However, I think the Gossamids. Many points for what they are. 210 point screen. You're a 2-inch unit currency. Yeah, you can. That's all you can show me. Strike fade, strike fade, strike fade. All day, every day. We got the battle tactic, no hold one, no hold more. Liam just not putting enough on those objectives in the middle there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7. There's only six. I think it's 7v7 models there on the objective. So John's just being able to just chip away at these extra points. You know, if he gets another 4 points now, it's going to be an 8-4. Gossamids are good, right? Don't get me wrong, Manny. I completely agree. Gossamid archers are great. Oh, sorry, are good. Their 2-inch coherency, good. All of that sort of stuff, good. Absolutely not great, though. They have points where they struggle for... Like, would you rather take... Here's a question. Would you rather take 5 Gossamid archers or 20 dryads? I'd probably take the 20 dryads, you know? One wound each, 5 up save for the dryads. Gossamids are 2 wounds each, 5 up. So you're getting 10 wounds versus 20 wounds. Okay, you're getting the 12-inch move, and you're getting the 2-inch coherency, and you're getting the able to potentially just screen, get shot, run away. But 20 bodies on the same base size? and you get a bigger screen. Like, I don't know. I think I'm just I don't know. I would probably just do, but that's just me. And in Liam's list, right? Let's have a look at Liam's list. So in Liam's list, he's at 1990, right? 10 points isn't always going to get you a triumph. I mean, neither is 20. But if you take the Dryads instead of the Gossamids, you are going to be another 10 points into a triumph. So, I mean, you can technically take two units of tree revs as well. Like, with the points he's got left. And they can teleport and just claim the objectives. Correct, Warp. But what's the right? Okay, so I get, right. They're not as susceptible to stuff that targets like big blobs. They have the 2-inch coherency. They've got the unleash hell and run away, right? That's cool. That makes sense. I don't know if it's 210 points worth of value. Would I prefer to have the same amount of wounds in a 10-man Dryad unit? Probably. I don't know. It's just personal preference, right? I'm just dipping out to have a look. I don't know. I get his ranged attacks, maybe? I don't know. Food for thought. Everybody's different. I'd be interested to see what the difference are. I don't know. 210 points for 10 wounds feels very weird. Yeah, definitely Warp. Definitely. Like, if you're against that other Sylvanneth or something like that, then sure. But the other thing with the 10 models is actual, like, physical space on the table. I know you've got the 2-inch gap, right? For the Gossamed. But if you've got something with a smaller than a 2-inch base, it can slip through them. With the like if you got a 32 more base, it can just slip through them. You're right, Manny. The Ever Queen could summon the blobs. But why would you not want to summon more Kurnos? I don't know. I just think like physical board space. Or maybe because this list is so bouncy and like quick back and forth, it needs the ability to have the physical space on the board. I definitely see arguments for both. Right? I am in no way in any position, or would claim to be in any position, to be able to sit and go, no, this is better. Because I don't think it is. I don't even know that it is, right? But they've both got a 5-up save, so there's no like 4-up different trend on their attacks either. But D3 mortals on hits, I guess. It's such a weird one. If they were like 180, I mean, I don't know else in the points for 30 points, but I don't know, just 210 just feels too much. Like, what else can we get in other armies for 10 points? I mean, what else can we get in this army for 2? Right? Like, what movement have we got here? I don't know, I just kind of like the physical blobs. I guess you can't summon Gossamids. They are, but they're a lot slower. Could you not just pump them through the path? Maybe. I don't know. I just think from a screen point of view, right? Because if you've got, like, say you've got a Lariel here, right, and you've got your trees, you got this. If you string the Gossamids here, right, you are at one line, yeah? One line. If you have the Dryads, if you've got the Dryads, you could do it like this. Then all of a sudden you actually got some more physical barrier between everything. If something's piling in and fighting twice, maybe. Scathed Wild Hunt. Why are they expensive? I've got 2 sets of those at home. Yeah, they're definitely a tricksy unit, aren't they? They're like a shoot and run, hit and run kind of situation. But I definitely don't think that. I don't know, for 210 points, considering you can get twice as many wounds with a -1 to hit, and more actual physical barrier. But I don't claim to be very good at the game, so I don't know. I mean, I guess the Gossamids being smaller can fit in smaller places. Means if they need to go through the trees. But why would they need to teleport through trees if they fly? Like, there would be no need. Desecrate their lands chosen here from our little dwarven friends. Is that a throwaway? What points value would I take them? Well, no, look at their war scroll is pretty. 1 second. Their war scroll is stacked, right? It definitely is a stacked wall. You know, the 12-inch move, 5 up save, 2 wound, sure. But the D3 mortals on a 6, 2 attacks on the bows, can unleash hell, and then on a 2 up run away. Between 160 and 180, maybe. I mean, actually no. If they're 160, you spam them, right? Like a 50-point drop's ridiculous. Maybe a 180. Because what can you get for 180 points? Well, you can't get 2 units of Dryads, can you? Oh, they've messed with the close camera. I'm gonna have to reset that back up. What points value would you insta-take? I mean, technically 0 points, right? I'd insta-take them, but what is the maximum point value you would take Gossamid archers at? Yeah. Really quickly need to check which camera that is in the old back end. I also don't play Sylvanneth, chat. You've got to remember that. They were 220 before. It's pretty heavy. So the 210 is my max. Okay, fair play. So you would take them, Warp. Is that what you're saying? You would take them. At 210, you would take them. You always need this. Yeah, see. So this is something I was saying in game 2 when I was talking to Tom Patton, right? If we are ever... So I used to say this all the time on GW when I worked for GW, right? when we were looking at army lists. If you can build an army list that you can rely on the war scrolls without having to rely on extra stuff out from external, then you're going to make a great army. If you're having to rely on external like resources or dice rolls or other stuff like that, you're going to start to struggle. And the army is going to start to show its cracks and be a little bit weaker than once anticipated. Like, it's so hard. I don't have any. I love the Gossamer archers, right? They look cool. I think the concept in game of them is really cool. I just think at 210 they're a bit expensive. Drop them to 180. I'll take them. Are you going to take 2 units of those instead of some Kernoths? Probably not. Yeah, actually. I mean, three Kernoths is 230. Like, it's not that far away. Like, you could definitely drop... you drop them to 180. Take 2 units, that's 360. It's still expensive on points, right? Like, you're only taking, like... You're going to spam them. Maybe, like, 8 units, 12 units. Yeah, maybe 180. I'd consider them at 180. They're just a bit too... Staying out of an Unleash Hell range. Charging into those Gossamids. Answer. Oh, they're the things on the bugs, right? I completely forgot about those. They are Spike Right Lancers. They are also 210 for 3. 15 wounds off the bat. Oh my god. Not only are they 2 inches faster, there's also 5 more wounds. And they've got a better armor save. What? Are you kidding me? -2 rend. They can pile in 6 inches. Stupid rally rules. They fly the same. They've got strike first if it's charged. Oh my god, and they heal all wounds. Jesus Christ, they're incredible. Yep. 1 box. That's a really cool card. Oh, nice. That's rare. That's super rare. What the fuck? You just pulled a playset of Toxicroak. A second one! And a Curlier to go with it. Nice. Easy. Yeah, I would put those 3 in a frame. A little thin, slim frame. Look pretty. Mount up proper. Totally different role? Indeed. They are a hugely different role. Wouldn't protect the hunters. It's a bit... Oh, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, I'm just talking about how shit but good Gossamids are. They're 30 points too much. Make them 180 and I'd consider them. Sorry? They are good rules. Yeah, exactly. Good rules, too many points is 100% the term. Like, I'm just looking. For 210 points, I can get 20 Dryads. Which is 10 more wounds, -1 to hit and wound, and they're not sucking CP out of me. It's like, okay, yeah, you can do the mortal wounds, but you've already got 9 hunters with bows, and you're summoning 3 more with Alariel. You've already got 12 hunters with bows. You don't need the damage. And then it's like, well, what about the Lancers? We could take Lancers, but you're going to lose your screen. But the Lancers are incredible. I didn't realize how good they are. They are worth 210 points. At 5 wounds each, and if they kill a thing, they heal everything? What? I want 18 Lancers. Oh my god. There has got to be a list out there with 18 of them, right? But they're not that good in combat, right? Are they good? Strike first on the charge. They're battle line in Harvest Boon. What? Okay, okay. Now we're talking. What does Harvest Boon do? After deployment before first battle, move each friendly Lancer unit up to 12-inch pre-game move. Oh, 1 hole 2. Oh, we're going to see the cash blow up now. I love spamming one model. Ah, we rolled a 3 or a 4, so we blew up sideways. Okay. Currently both favorable to Liam. Short little legs, the little dude's just not getting there. You know what I see a lot of people do with this stuff? They pre-mark where they're going to be. They like put the 7 markers down and just mark off which ones aren't in you. So what a seek. $240. More damage. 6-inch pile in. Per turn, at the end of your movement phase, you can put carefully 5 or less it's holding 12 and roll a dice. Until return a slain model. So not only are they healing themselves, they're also healing other units. Turn more Lancers. Or even more Seekers, right? Like you can just, if you don't kill something, just heal themselves. Pretty simple. The dust is settling on some of these games now today. 1 hour and 23 minutes left on the clock. God, I want to do a Sylvanneth army now. Take a Lariel, then a load of Seekers. How do you do this? I just really like Sylvanneth. I think that. My Glade was Harvest Boon. So what's the difference? So Seekers have... Okay. Seekers have slightly less attacks, double the damage. 4s instead of 3. Seekers can just heal a thing back. 2+. They both have throwing with life. So one's first strike, one's heal a thing back. But the one that heals a thing back is double damage. What leader do you do? I'm 90 points over. That thing. Got 200 points. I guess I don't take anything big. Maybe just an arch rev, right? Then I could take like a sprite, a life spawn, 80 points. No, I can't take a life. Anyway, so basically, my list, right, so far. Arch rev. 2 units of 6 Lancers, 2 units of 6 Seekers. Done. 4 reinforced. 126 wounds. Oh. Units of 6 or units of 3? Probably 6, right? Right, let's be... Kind of really... I don't think it'd be very... very good. Order. Order. Also not going to buy that much. Yeah, 1 Arch Rev, 3 units of Seekers, 6 man, 1 unit of Spite Riders. Battle Reg done. 1980 points. See you later. It sounds so stupid. It's not very good, but I really want to do it. So how many is that? That's 6, 12... 24 boxes. 24 models is like what? They come in boxes of 3, right? God, how much is this going to cost me? They're 40 quid for 3. Each unit's costing me 80 quid. It's 320 quid. Plus the Arch Rev. But I think I've got an Arch Rev. But let's call it 350 quid. I desperately. They just look cool. I could just 3D print it. But they look really... Anyway, right, back to the game. We've seen Liam once again win priority in turn 3. So no double turn here for John. This has been quite horrific for him in terms of being able to get through. Just taking this massive pepper in, you know, Liam's dip, duck, dip, and dodging the entire way through his game here. Sending stuff back, sending stuff forward, sending stuff back, sending stuff forward. But he is 4 points down. Now, he's gone with Cunning Maneuver. He's got to get his Galatian champion on that objective. From hell or high water, it's got to go there. He can't just keep through it. Like I did say, you could go behind in this mission because later on in the turns, like 3, 4, and 5, another VP opens up each turn, right? For hold 2. Provided you can hit that hold 2 and prevent the hold 2, it's on to a winner. I thought you were talking to me. Okay. 24 bugs. Just dumb. 1 drop. A lot of wounds. They don't get a ward, do they? I tried to play with Sylvanneth once upon a time. Couldn't get it right. You can see some of the guys falling back into the forest. Look at it. In with his 12 hunters out and a Lariel chilling out the back. That's a unit of Bullkites, I think, on the left-hand side that we can see on the screen there. Left and have a look. See that there's some teleporting revs now. Gotta just do enough to stay onto that objective. Claim a couple points back. Gossamer's on the bottom. Everybody else up there. Movement shenanigans done. It's probably time to... Oh, actually, Alariel's got to move yet. You could potentially strike and fade. Could do quite a lot of damage with a Warp Spider. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Would it? What does it really struggle? All people need, because there's no shooting, right? All people need to do is effectively, and then you're stuck. Like you are completely stuck. Unless you deploy aggressively and then pre-game move back, right? Like. That's the thing. Like, deploy aggressively. Try... Oh, you could deploy aggressively, bait them into deploying aggressively to counter you. Either bait them towards the back of the board, then all you do is just move back with the pre-game move. And you go, cool, over to you. And they're like, what? Like, yeah. Because the pre-game move, you determine after you turn, right? Oh, is my view right froze? That's why that's not showing up. Sorry, chat. Trying to find which one it is. Not 4. Not 3. Must make it 2, right? Magic? What's magic? I said. Sorry, chat. Bear with me. Look, we can actually... And now it's tripping out. So weird how it... Look, I'm back in the corner. Flick. Okay. It can cope with it there, though. I am so wonderfully confused. Anyway, so we can see, look, the Gossamids have come over to this side of the battlefield. Cool. That's all I wanted to show you, was the Gossamids over this side. They struggle with magic again. Liam's got to get these 5 points this turn. Take out as many of the little ginger boys as he can. Lariel's moved over, was going to charge in, I assume. Ugh. It feels so bad for John, right? Because he can't really move out of position turn until now, right? Now he's got the ability to turn round. Sorry, I just punched the microphone by accident. Ew. Few ward saves coming in as well. Oh, God, Liam crushing it with these 6s coming out here. Mortal wounds for days, people. So much damage on my poor little ginger boys. I really like Fyreslayers. I just wish they had more models. Second box. Want one? Money card. That's the money card. That's the money card, though. The expensive one. Yeah. I want this. I want this. No, I don't want that one. That's the wrong one. That's cool. You have. She's hot. Yeah, he pulled the money card. So, what? Okie dokie, so we've seen... No, I don't want to call Baz. That was an accident. Sorry, Baz. So we've seen Alariel teleported around through all that overgrown nonsense. Getting a charge into the big boys. Keeping them locked in combat as well, actually, which prevents them from moving, which is super nice. They are resilient little buggers, right? Resilient little buggers. But they will die soon enough. Alrighty, sorry. Fyreslayers used first strike. They did indeed. Thing is, Alariel doesn't really care because if she dies, she just comes back. First strike indeed, but you know Alariel's pretty tanky. Assuming we've got an all-out defense. He's not lifting too much, right? He only killed a couple dwarves, but more importantly, right? Everything down there is dead. Yeah, so all we've got left, the Dwarden and for John, is this guy and this bunch here. That's all that's left, right? Both of these units are locked in combat. There's a couple little heroes that can run around, but that's pretty much it. Not guaranteed until round 5. Well, yeah. Doesn't matter anyway. She's just going to yeet herself out of there. And in the hero phase, she will sort herself right out. Heal 2d6. She's so good. She's so good for her value. Alariel, the Ever Queen, 820 points of worth it. She is easily worth easily worth 4 units of Gossamer Archers. 820 points though. The thing is, she's a bit like a scalpel, right? Like, you've got to use her right. You've got to use her at the right point to do the right thing. Can't just be like... I'll sort it out afterwards. Got to paint on my queen. You're not painted it yet, Whoop? I do love the model. It's really cool. I'd probably do my whole army more serpentine. So I'd probably like convert or print or something. They're on a giant massive snake. That could be quite cool. Or maybe, right, it's a bit Daughters of Caney in the sense that it's a snake, but not like a blood cult. So all of the like wooden, animated wood, obviously, but like bloodwood tree or something. Like it's weeping bud instead of sap. That I used to have a Daughters of Cain army. And I shipped it off. The only armies I've actually got left for Age of Sigmar are my Stormcast Eternals. And my Pawn. They're the two left. Okay, so at the bottom of turn 3, Liam is now a point ahead. Point ahead. Just see John, head in hands, thinking, the hell can I do here to win this? What can I do? What can he do is the question. Liam's claimed all his battle tactics. Go past the Tom, Adam. Got 3 out of 3 battle tactics versus the 2 out of 3 for John. Obviously, John's got a third turn. John has also had the added bonus of actually scoring the objective. One second, I'm just going to play as Adrian. Right, sorry, chat. Just went to get the got the players drink, got the players a cheeky little chat. You know, just to make sure they're okay, they're happy with what's going on. They're like, yep, they're absolutely fine. Like, guys, you do have 55 minutes. I've got plenty of time. If you need to take a 2-minute break to go and have a think, to go and have a rest, nip outside. By accident. I don't want you. About life. Both players are in super good spirits. John's like, my god, I'm dead. And there is an interesting concept here, because there are only 2 units and 2 little heroes left. 3 heroes left for John. Thinking go eye for an eye, play it safe, get the unit in the middle. Potentially thinking gaining momentum, try and hold more. I think there's a world he could do gaining momentum pretty easily. Like, all he's got to do is kill that unit in the middle with the stuff he's got left, and send his little midgets up to the top left corner. But then they're all the way in the top left. Bit of a weird one. Bit of an interesting one. That unit that are in the middle of the board as well are the summoned unit. Not the unit, not one of the ones from the starting army. That's extra points that you've got to go through. I kind of want to do the Lancers army now. Well, Ravagers. It's like 1 unit of 10. Sorry, 1 unit of 6 Lancers, 3 units of 6 of the other ones. Yeah. No. Yeah. Whichever the ones are actually better in combat and auto healer with. So 3 units of 6 of those, 1 unit of Lancers. Just if I need the first strike, I can get it, and then just a Arch Rev. That's 1980 points. And it's 126 wounds. No Alariel. He's really good, right? But the units of the bugs are 420 or 480 points. Lifted 30 wounds. Fair. Well, yeah. I don't really care about the winning. They just look cool. Well, I'd change the models. I'd change the models. So I'd have well, I could like run Alariel and then less of them. Still in Harvest Boon though. For the battle line. But also they get the pre-game move. But I was thinking of maybe doing like Alariel on like a big wooden snake, like animated snake that had come to life, and having it as like charcoal sort of black wood that was blood instead of sap, and have her big old titties on the top. Oh, and the Lariel. Yeah, the snake has boobs. Big tits, that's awesome. You seen Paul? Film. Good film. I love a good bit of Simon Pegg. I know, less than an hour and I'm free. Oh, baby. Sorry. Cheeky off. Baz, get out the room. Not in front of my camera. Thank you. Space mate. Cheeky little Molten Inferno. Filling out with a Lariel at the back. Cool. It is proper close now, you know. 9-8 on points. Turn in hand for John. John's gone for an eye. Let's assume he gets it, you know. Hold one. Looking at 11 points to 9 at the end of this turn, so only a 2-point deficit for Liam. A 10-point potential. If Liam gets the turn 3 into 4, I would just yeet Alariel in at that point, right? Absolutely. Let her die. Bring her back turn 5. One second. So assume Liam gets the turn. Eat Alariel in. Kill what you can with her. Gonna come back guaranteed turn 5, right? Like, done. Oh, a redeploy with a big 6 from Liam. Oh, the denial. Oh my god. And I reckon you can shoot all the bows and stuff into that unit and kill them all. Oh, I love this track. Hold one. Is that the only thing he gets in his turn? Oh my god, that's devastating. Hold one is the only thing that John gets in his turn. Going into turn 4. Oh my word. Now Liam's game to lose, I think, at this point. He's got the advantage of the models around the battlefield where he needs them. Liam got the prio roll and goes first again. Baz is like, let me take your money. I won a... More than 7, less than 9. Honestly. Baz... you could sell sand to the Arabs, mate. The Liam goes here. Probably gets... Oh, what does he go for? I mean, hold. Did he just kill the unit on the left? Like, that we see up here? Did he just delete this unit with the bows and stuff, right? And then, like, send a Lariel in here and kill them? I've got to buy strips off this man, and I'm gonna go bankrupt. I can tell. It's gonna be like 77 strips. Do it. How about 6 single tickets? There's no wonder you guys go through raffle books at a rate of knots with you, Baz. But like, got 20 quid? 85 tickets. Have you kept track of what's left in the kitty to add to it? You kept track of what you got to spend, put into it? Right, okay. Yeah, yeah. You can sit here and watch if you want. You don't have to talk to me. It's not on. It's not turned on. Feel free to take a seat and have a look. Right, yourself. Good. We're just seeing turn 4, the top of turn 4. Liam has yet to fail a priority roll this game. He double turned 1 into 2, and has just been using Kernos to be able to snipe off little ginger midgets all day. It's been quite funny to watch. But also, it's really frustrating for John, because what he'll do is he'll throw Alariel in, and then he'll hit with Alariel, and then he'll strike and fade with Alariel through the forests again. So he's just... Alariel's taken 9 wounds in total from a first strike that happened. But that's it. And he doesn't care, because next turn, Alariel comes back with 8 wounds anyway. Right? Once a game at the hero phase, you can just roll the dice. Add the battle round, and on a 6-up, back with half wounds. So you actually can't fail that roll on turn 5. It's guaranteed she comes back with 8 wounds. You can only do it once a game, but she's not died yet, so you might as well full send her a turn 4, and then in turn 5 just come and do the damage. It's actually disgusting. We had a wonderfully riveting discussion about Gossamids and how I think they're overpointed for what they are. 210 points for 10 wounds. You can get 20 Dryads for the same points, and they're a bit more sturdy because they're -1 to hit and wound. Yeah, they can, but in Overwatch, but it costs a command point. Sorry, in Unleash Hell, so there's a command point they have to spend. No, they're not. But I don't know. I think I still am of the opinion that Gossamids should be like 180. If they were 180, I would take them in a heartbeat. 210. Sorry? No, I'm not as like a competitive choice. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Not as a competitive. As a I'd feel okay taking them for 180. I think if I tried to take them for 210, they would be many points. Way too many. Yeah, 180. Eradicate trespassers chosen here. That's kill someone near a woods, right? Love this. It's not. Eradicate trespassers. Enemy unit within 6 inches of wildwood. Kill it. I mean, there's a couple of little ginger midgets. If you look at this, heroes kicking around here. This is obviously a unit near a wood. This unit is obviously near a wood as well. So, you know, Alariel can all pop herself like down here because this is an overgrown bit of terrain. It's overgrown. You can just self in, and there's enough. There's 12 bows here to be able to just kill something. So it's definitely Liam's game to lose. Okay, it's 9-9 on the score, and it looks a bit like that, like different at the moment. Liam dropped 4 points earlier on in the game by not being able to just have enough models on the objective to do and claim those points. But you know, he's playing that long game. He's like, right, I'm going to spread my stuff out. It's a lot faster than, well, literally 4 inches movement. I don't care. And this is, I guess, where the Gossamids have kind of come in useful. They can just fly 12 and be happy with themselves, and then fly 12 more. Inside of 12. What he's measuring for. I'd just full send into those. Alright. I guess he's screening off the objective from the guys. Where they get a massive charge now and they're just like, nah, dude. If he can prevent John from getting anything more than just that hold 1 in the middle, he'll be in a net positive. Every turn that Liam's had, he's part of it. Maybe making them room for Alariel. Definitely throwing her in there. $12. Interesting. I'm pretty sure Unleash Hell is like... As just talking through, selling raffle tickets like some kind of fun artist. Incredible. You tried to push one. You got 12. What a guy. Was it the hero quest that tipped you over? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You already bought 12. I'm gonna take some, don't worry. Yeah. Why not? It all goes back into it. It helps the store out load. But they genuinely do, which is super nice to see. It also massively helps the store. Helps us move some dead stock. Yeah, it's got dust on it. But you can visibly see the dust. Right. What is Liam? Kinda a point. That's basically what I ask. Knowing Liam, he'll find a way. Yep. We had that earlier. He's just marked where she is on top of all. He might as them ones so basically this marker here is to mark where Alariel's sitting. So she's actually on there. That I doubt. I have to be. I would have definitely full send Alariel this turn. Guaranteed to come back next turn. She doesn't care. Gonna come back with more wounds than she's currently got. So it's like, yeah, if you're gonna kill her in first strike, sure, that's okay. You're just healing me. Although actually, I say that she will have healed D3. Sorry, 2d6 wounds at the start of this phase. Can't see on that camera. No, it's off to the left. So, wound. Can do. Fine, that'd be great. Alariel did have 9 wounds taken. How much did she heal? Back up to 4. He rolled a 9 on 2d6. Oh my god. Oh. No, she had... Yeah, he'd taken 7. Okay, yeah. Marked the remaining wounds. That's okay. That's ridiculous, though. That's absolutely ridiculous. 820 points. She is an auto take, surely. I know she's 820 points, but... Yep, she can summon a blob of 20 Dryads, 3 Kernoth Hunters, 200 points, 20 Dryads, 230. Basically, she costs you about 600 when you take into account her free summoning. You're going to do turn 1 most of the time anyway. Also, she gets to come back as half health if you roll above the battle round plus D, which is fine. And she's got the healing 2d6 every single hero phase of yours. And she's 16 wounds. You've got to kill her in one go, and even then she'll come back. Sorry? The noob quest. Yeah, you have to do 16 wounds to her, and they have to go through. And even then, still terrifying. Like, she's mediocre to great in combat. She's not like she's not like crazy good, but she's got a spear that can do 6 damage, do 20 damage with it. A stomp is d6 on it. Like, there's loads that she. She's crazy for her point. Yeah, with that. Particularly when you like Liam is. I think it takes a lot of skill to play Alariel well. Definitely a scalpel. Can't just throw her in and hope for the best. You have to know when to use, where to use, how. Some turns you might only put her into, but she clears that unit, fucks off. Like, that's her whole point. I mean, every single turn, gone in with Alariel, teleported back here. Gone in, teleported back. You know, it's been rinse and repeat. but he's doing it so well. And because dwarves are still like, she's not full health, isn't she? Because she got the ability to do that, dwarves are so slow in this mission. Where turns 1 and 2, you can't spread. You've got to stay, just in case. As a Dwarden, it's a bit of a sucky mission for Fyreslayers, and it just able to really take advantage and scalpel off the and see how John can cope. I mean, the end of turn, or the start of turn 3, sorry, John was glasses off, head in hands. What am I going to do? Good 15 minutes to decide his battle tactic. He needed the time to just chill out, relax, look at what he'd got. He came up with what he thought was the best plan, and then, you know, Liam redeployed 6 inches with Kernos. Stop that plan. Like, a way to kick a guy when he's down. He's already on the floor and bleeding. Poor guy. No, this is the topper turn. Liam got priority when Az chose his battle tactic. Got 30 minutes left. Ariel charging in. Fence right next to that little orange wood. He'll just teleport back off to the right. Yep. Coming to that in turn. The list's cool. I still don't rate the god. I would swap. Rich has just lost the hoop. Clearly took it home last night. And we see Alariel's damage coming in and taking out a couple of these. There's no hero near those Volkites, so you know they've bumped in the middle. Yeah, look at that water ball. Let me see if I can crop that out real quick. Or you could just move it. That is also a thing. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you. There you go. You've got your view left. See Ariel chilling out. Going into those poor little guys. Although, 2 runes each, they're still tanking up a load of damage from. And she only lifted like 4. So she does mediocre damage, this is what I was saying. It's not, yeah, it can. You can, like, the dice go your way, you can absolutely ruin any. But it's more the utility. But they're 2 wounds each, those little dwarves. They're not like, they're resilient as all hell. They've got the ability to just be a pain. Don't think he killed the unit. Talking about overgrown bits now. The real question is, do you actually strike in favor of the line? You can use it properly in turn 5. See? I think they're having a quick about what battle tactic. It's one of those things at this point. John's just turned around and gone, what do I actually do here? How do I win this game? And he's having a look through, because, you know, it'll get to the point where the players have a chat and go, right, I can't win this anymore. Do we call it there and just talk through the rest of the turn? Which is absolutely fine, right? People are allowed to do. I do not know what's happened just over there, but the boys seem to be having some fun. But yeah, I think the players are having a good chat, seeing what's happening, because, you know, they might call it and they might be like, right, I'm done here. Let's move on. Let's, you know, we've only got 23 minutes left. Will we get through my turn 4, the rest of this turn, and your turn 5 and mine? Probably not. Just being like, right, what can I do? Okay, I'll hold this and this. You'll do this. I'll do this. We'll call it that. These are the points. We've completely lost the Hoover team. Anyway, yeah, I think they're having that conversation. Might just poke my head in just to make sure. I'll be 2 seconds, chat. So, as we can see, sorry, chat, I did just nip off and go and have a chat with the players just to see what had happened and what they were doing. John and Liam were having a chat, making sure that, like, having to think about what they could do. Liam didn't strike and fade with Alariel, just chilled out and basically did the rebuttal, took 4 wounds. And now we're into John's turn 4. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more for Liam. No battle tactic because he didn't eradicate the trespassers. And we're moving in, we're having a look at what potential battle tactics John can do this turn and how he sets himself up for victory on turn 5. Now, there is a potential school of thought that, I mean, it doesn't matter in this particular instance, but as we saw last game, going second turn 5 was actually the better choice for one of the players. It meant he could achieve his grand strategy and deny his opponents. Bit of a weird one. You want to double turn. Kind of want to go last in turn 5. But if it's this close and grand strats are going to come into play. If obviously you're running away with the game, you go first turn 5 and just annihilate your opponent. But when the 3 games that we've seen today have been super close between the players. Survivor's Instinct, one of the new GHB rules. Spelt it wrong. Grand strategy. Old one. Grand strategy. When this battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if the model picked to be your general installation champion and is contesting an objective wholly outside your territory. Currently, he is down here. Just here on that object. Absolutely fine. Way out the territory. Nobody gives a muffs. Absolutely good. Is John gonna stop that? Probably not, because you know you've got the Kernos to go through, you've got the Gossamage, you've got another unit of Kernos at the top that he could always go and deal with. You got Masters of the Forge coming in for John with his grand strategy. Is when the battle ends, you complete his grand strategy if there are any invocations under your command on the battlefield. There currently is. It's a big old molten golem. There's no priests or anything, so there's no removal of that. It's gonna get it. So John's already 3 points ahead. We need to remember that at this point. Liam's is actually situational. There could be a world where it dies. Unlikely as all hell, but there could be a world where it dies. So essentially we're playing at a 12-12. Super close. John's going to guaranteed hold 1 in the middle. He's not going to take the top 1 unless he somehow kills Alariel with 4 midgets. And then takes the Spite Revs off as well. Probably not going to happen. He's holding 1. Maybe he gets lucky into the Kernoths and the Gossamids. Well, it won't be the Gossamids, it'll be the Kernoths this turn. Probably not enough to take the objective, I'd say. So he's getting 1. Whatever battle tactic he does, there's no option for eye for an eye. He already tried that. There's no option for gaining momentum because you're not going to hold. You're going to hold 1 at best. They're very unlikely you're holding 2. Unless you send them up to Alariel. But if you're sending them up to Alariel, you're giving Liam the 3 points on the bottom. It's a really... I mean, Liam... Thanks. It's going to be a really difficult choice here for John, exactly what he does. I don't see a way out for him from this point that is, like, clear. It's going to be really interesting to see what he does pick, how he picks it, and then what he does. Oh, the middle objective is gone. Yes, sorry, Manny. Because of course, it blew up. It's not even there. There's me going, oh yeah, he's going to hold that object. No, he's not, because it's just not there. So you've literally got this objective and this objective. This objective is 3 VPs for the grand strat, but this thing can just fly away from your little 12 inches. From your little 4 inches. Call it little, some call it adequate. Don't ask my partner. Just send them up. It's really difficult. Absolutely useless in the middle, and they've been sat in the middle all game. Literally, Liam was down like 2-6 at one point, and he's just flipped it on its head, turned it round. He's completed 3 out of his 4 battle tactics. John's only done 2 out of his 3. Don't think he's going to get this next one, so he'll have done 2 out of 4. You can see just how much it changes. He got 1 turn of holding the objective, or 2 turns of holding the objective. Yep, he's just updated it, and it's gone with United Offense, which is a new book one, I believe. Not actually played with this book, so I have no idea. Battle tactics. United Offense. Pick an objective controlled by your opponent. Complete this battle tactic if you control that objective. 2 or more friendly Galatian champions are contesting that. Now he does have the little boys, which means he's going for the one in the bottom right, I'd assume. The Those Galatian champ. That's gonna. Oh god, there's a lot of work to do. He's got the little guy that can tunnel still, so he could always tunnel behind here and try and go for a 9-inch charge. That could work, and then he could eradicate the grand strategy, which then flips it back on his head. And then you're looking at 2 for the battle tactic, holding 1, that's 3. Plus your 3 from your invocation being alive. You know, then you're actually at 15 to 12 going into turn 5 if you count that grand strat. And then Liam has to get the battle tactic, has to hold 1, probably has to hold 2 and more. Obviously. This is going to be really... We've had 3 incredibly close games. Incredibly close games today. Literally, 1-point deficit game 2, like a 3-point deficit game 1. It has been mental how close these games have been, and it has been wonderful to watch. We've had Korn twice. It was Korn playing Daughters of Cain game 1, and it was Korn playing Maggot Kingdom Nurgle game 2, and now we've seen Sylvanneth versus Fyreslayers. And as much as we've not seen somebody run away with the game to a point where it's unachievable, there's definitely an out here. And it's just whether John can apply the pressure in the right points, and if he gets that double turn. I think a double turn here, 4 into 5, would be really useful for him. It would prevent Liam from being able to move away with the Arch Rev. It would prevent him being able to capitalize on that objective on the bottom a little bit more. And he could potentially... There's a world where that unit of Berserkers just wipes that unit of Kurnos at the bottom. And then they go into... Well, you don't even need to put them into the Gossamids. You put them in the Kurnos in the trees, then all of a sudden, there's a unit of 3 Kurnos just here. So if you can just tag them in, so they can't pile onto the objective, they would have to retreat, and they can't retreat over the top of you. Because you've just got the bodies. You just put all the bodies around. Wipe this turn. Put your 9 inches out. This is turn 4, yeah. And then turn 5... He goes and cleans those, and they go and tie up those. They're probably not going to get to turn 5, but that's what I'd do. Because I can't see another way out. I mean, I think it's the only play. You've got to... Is there another play? I don't think there is. Yeah. Yep, the grand strategy is going to make it for Liam. As we said, John's already got his. His invocation's on the board. So he is playing on even field with a turn in hand, right? But he's got to go for that objective. I know it's a 9-inch charge, but use the command points you've got and just go crazy at him. Get those rerolls in, see what... It's 2d6, right? With a reroll. Average is 7 on a 2d6. With a reroll, I think it bumps it up to 9. Average on 3d6 is 9, I can tell you that much. Obviously, you're not rolling all of them together, but I think with the reroll, you are more likely to get the 9. Obviously. Got 2 chances at it. Oh. I already wondered why Fyreslayers only got hold 1 before. Yeah, they should have got hold 1, hold more. I think they went back and did that. I'm going to check the summary, Manny, before they submit the results. Just to make sure. Obviously, I've got video evidence, so I can definitely tell you what they did and didn't achieve, which is one of the best things. This is incredibly close, and is make or break for John. You know, if both of these players are going for a podium spot, they need to finish the day 2-1 or better. A 2-1 can get you a top spot. I mean, we've got, what, 38 players? After game 1, there's 19. After game 2... there's like 10. After game 3, there's only 5 with 3-0. After game 4, there will be 3. And at best, most likely 2. Then after game... there'll be 1 winner with undefeated. There might be 2. There is a world, there is 2. So, being 2-1 at the end of day 1, you're still playing for 3rd. There's a 4-1 podium. There might even be 2. More likely than not, there will be 2. But he needs to score. Yeah, particularly in the Warrior Lodge stuff, the way that the objectives are done is, like, you get 600 points for a win, plus your VPs. And the VPs are the biggest tiebreaker. Yeah. Losing big is great. Winning big is better. Obviously. Yeah, I think he's got a, instead of a normal move, set him up down here and eat him in. And that, I think if he does that, which is what he kind of has to do, that decides the game. Yeah. And if he's got that opportunity to, then gotta take it. Let's go to a view left. Yep, that is. It's got a little blue ring. That is one of the rune boys. He's got to kill anything. He's got to kill as much as he can, basically. Oh, and Liam can't stop rolling sixes. This is picking him whilst he's down. Very loud. I can't hear it. It's on top of the fridge. Is there any hero on the upper objective? Yes, Manny, there is. There is one little boy here, just charged into a Lariel. Little boy here with his great axe. I don't know why we haven't seen him teleport down, honestly, and then go here. Guess he's hoping for a double turn. If he gets a double turn, you'll be on to a big fat W. It's close, boys. It's close. He did get a huge 10-inch charge with those little ginger boys. Could potentially split and kill 2 units here. Could kill the Gossamids and, by some stroke of luck, Turnoths. Just a case of what does he do and how does he do it. He's sad about what's happening. It's still his game to lose. Every single star has to align for John to be able to win this game. Every star has to be favourable, smile on him, for him to be able to stand a hope of taking this game, I think. And he has to make the right decisions, most importantly. He's not tunneled yet. End of the movement phase. Yeah, look, there's 3 little heroes there, actually. Look at him. Look at the little posse boys. Well, he's not going to get United Defense then, because he's not got 2 or more friendly Galatian champions contesting that objective. Yeah. He's got to get some big old charges. Oh, this is going to hurt. And Liam's not actually lost a single model. 5 Spite Revs alive. This is the original unit of 3. This is his summoned unit of 3. The unit of 6 here. Liam's technically only taken 5 wounds this game. He's done a excellent, and I'm going to say this, and if he watches this back, don't get your head too big, masterful display of exploiting their short movement on these dwarves. If they were 6 inches, an extra 2 inches, we all love an extra 2 inches, it would be, it is my only sex tape. Well, from Series 1. It would be a lot harder for him to be able to do what he's doing, but because he's able to blink, strike, hit, move back, and he's just pulling John's forces thinner and thinner and thinner. Why have we got half a unit up this way and half a unit down this way? When you are so slow like this, you're going this way and you're bunkering down on this objective. That's what you got to do. Sneak something on, hold 1, maybe hold it for another turn, and then as soon as it goes pop, choose one of them and you go. All right. Oh, you taking Liam home? Ah. Right, okay, fair play. There's only 3.5 minutes left. Give me 1 second. I asked for a quick game, right? Because I wanted to go home. I said Liam could go on stream if he'd gone one-on-one because he wanted to be on. He was dying to go on camera. Loves it. He loves it. His stuff's gorgeous. It looks great, and then it'll be top tables tomorrow. We play in table 1 throughout the day if people are happy to. How have you gone with the KO? Yep. Right. I'm sorry. What? He made all 3 of those charges? Oh my god! I'm sorry, we can... He made all 3 of those charges. No way! He did not just do that. That is mental. I think he has a pile in yet. And this guy can pile in here, and he can pile around here. Oh my god, what a lucky monkey. All he's got to do is kill one of those units and then live. Oh, that is crazy. That is... Oh, Liam. Has it been snatched from his, like, greasy little grit now? This can't be it. Surely. How do you make that many 10-inch charges, though? They were incredible charges there. They were like 4 10-inch charges he's just made. Pretty much. John. Well, it's his only way to win the game. It's incredibly tight. So it's a 12-9, but John's already got his grand strat. So it'll be a 12-12. He's got to deny Liam's grand strat and take this battle tactic and hold one. So he's hoping for the double turn 4 into 5s to be able to do that. But they've only got a minute left. Is it dice down policy? Yeah, but Adam wants to go home, and he's taking Liam home. Yeah. But the thing is, it only becomes a super tight. Yeah. Well, the thing is, if John successfully kills this unit and the Gossamids, or wounds the Gossamids to a point where they're useless, it will mean that if John wins priority, he's probably won the game. However, if he doesn't win priority, it's what Liam does with his druid and stuff. Has he got enough to be able to plink off the characters, which he can't target because they're closer to a unit? Has he got enough to be able to bog them down, teleport through a woods, get some... You know, he needs to keep this Archer alive. If he doesn't keep him alive... Well, that's time there. That's a 4 zeros I see in front of me. Yep. They have played the same amount of time as everybody else. I haven't delayed them at all. In fact, I think they started 2 minutes earlier than everyone else. Oh, look at that handful of dice he's just thrown. And he's adding more. Oh my god. Oh, they were some impeccable charges, though. What Liam's actually done here is potentially detrimental to him, because if he manages to kill this unit, this character that hasn't gone and isn't on an objective, the piling rules say you have to pile into the closest unit, not model. So, because of the way he's piled in around here, it means that our little dwarf buddy can actually pile in onto this objective just here. And he's not got to worry about any rebuttal from these because they've already gone. So you'll have this guy and this guy with pile-in moves that they can make sneak onto objectives. That's his battle tactic done. Although it only looks like he's removed... He lifted 1 of the 3 Kurnoths. Unless these are saves. Maybe they were mortals and these are saves. Very possibly. There's another... 1. Has he saved the rest? He's not. No, that's got to be another one gone, surely. Volkites. Banging tune. This is super close. Nope. It's gone? Oh no, it's how many wounds? It's got 1 wound taken. Well, that's fine. No, this is absolutely fine, right? This guy piles in. And then just slaps. Either way, they'll have the space, right? He just goes in, slaps him. This could have even ended a draw, you know? Deletes it. Right? Pile this guy in. Battle tactic achieved. Oh my god. Everything had to come in there. So, if the game ends here, there will be hold 1, because there's clearly more. It will be battle tactic for 3, taking it to 12-12. Then, Grand Strats, both of them have it, it'll be 15-15. So it'll go down to battle tactics achieved, which they both got 3 at the end of this turn. It's going to be a dead draw. They've not ticked the battle tactic yet. Oh, hang on 1 second. I mean, the only thing they have to talk through is who gets priority. Well, I mean, currently it is dead draw. Yeah, I think they're just doing... Yeah. I mean, he lifts the Gossamids in shooting. Although they can't actually charge because they're in combat. They can't even pile in there close enough. So it's relying on this little guy. Because this guy's in combat, this guy's not. So this guy has to come here and then kill it. And avoid a redeploy. But all Liam has to do is move this guy. Doesn't even... Oh, he has to be contesting an objective, to be fair, for his Grand Strat. So just land it like here or as far away as possible. Flipping it. Or actually, walk to the woods, walk through the woods, contest this. Done. Then forces the draw. They are rolling that fast that I have no idea. Just to reiterate, the time is up. The players are just finalising the final turn. Not something new for Liam. Rumour has it, he didn't eat lunch today. He played through his last game. No, he did. They finished on time. I'm just jesting. Doing nothing more than having a laugh. This is... Yeah, I kind of want them to just update the overlay. I mean, the Gossamids die. This is unbelievably close. I mean, they've got a pile in, right? But I still think they're like 5 inches out. Had to get big boy Baz involved. Still rolling those down. I asked for a quick game. I should have been at home. No, I didn't. I said I jokingly expected him to lose the second game. I said he could go on if he won the second game. So I had to stick to my own fault. I think they're talking it. I don't know at this point. Crazy. I just want to go home. I've got like a Chinese at home. I'm so ready to just go home. Staff are waiting to go home. Everybody's waiting to go home. Okay. So he got priority. He went first. What's Telegram? They've even matter. Telegram. Each time a friendly by wounds, that can make an attack. You put this battle tactic, pick one of those. You just got to kill a unit that killed one of yours. Trying to kill a Lariel? Taken. No. Second team, I'll be right back. Sorry about this, chat. This finishing this game is a real team effort from the entirety of everybody who's here. It's like, please. Liam's basically trying to do the battle tactic for the Sylvanneth that lets him. He has to kill a unit with a. Basically, TLDR. It's basically what it is. There was 5 left in the little unit. They've got 4 at ward save, and he's just trying to do all 3 spells to kill this thing. You rolled a 12, the wrong spell. Trying to see if they can kill that. Okay. 1 model left on 2. Was that a draw? Have they just declared a draw? Oh my god. After all, we told you that like 20 minutes ago. Cat, thank you so very much for sticking by with us. It actually ends on a 16-16 draw, as both players get their grand strategy, and they both held 1 in round 5, neither getting a battle tactic. They both ended up with 3 battle tactics each. Oh, log. Let's hope game 1 tomorrow, or game 4, is super quick. I've done this long enough to know what's going to happen. Thank you very much, everybody, for chilling out. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna go home. Have a good evening, guys. Look after yourself.